What is happening, Ranger Nation? It's Kwing here, and it's time for another Power Rangers video. And today we're breaking down Trini, the Dragon Armor Ranger. Well, or Mecha Trini, whatever you want to call her. So anyway, I don't know all the specifics about the move breakdown, so we'll let Enway show you guys how it's done, as well as some combo tips. And at the end, we'll show you guys an epic clash of Trini Zords. I'm coining that now. Oh my gosh. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, check out more of our Power Ranger stuff, and in the comment section below, tell us what you think of Trini Zord. Yep, totally a thing. And also, give us your suggestions for when Trini releases for Power Rangers Versus. Alright, that's enough from me, people. Enway, take it away.
So, the very first character from our first content patch is going to be, the first one that we're showing off. Again, we have Dragon Armor Trini, we have Cenizog Blue, Movie Blue, and we have Mystic Force Udana, the White Ranger. The first time we're going to show off is Black Dragon Armor Trini, sort of like the grappler archetype. She, just like Goldar Magna, her forward movement is a walk, not a run like all the other characters, so she's a bit slower in that regard, but her special moves make up for that in mobility, right? So we can go through normal. So she's a bit different in the way that her target combos work, so that they all have sort of a unique function that works together with the rest of her moves. So her neutral L, it's this, you know, if you want something to spam, you see this target combo, right? Her neutral, her medium target combos, that's her launch, and of course I can go into, you know, and then her heavy, it's actually a double headbutt stagger, right? So I can follow up with other stuff after that. I even discovered a new thing today when I did this and I jumped, did heavy, right? She's kind of like Magna in that she cannot chain her L, M, H together so freely, right? This is me doing LM. So if you want to chain into M or H, you have to use crouch light. This is a low, right? So generally you want to use this to confirm, right? And if the first one doesn't hit, you cancel into a special move, right? Her air normals, air L, this is air M, so if it does a splat, ka-chung. And her air H, huge tail, crouching L, right, low. Crouching M is her anti-air, right, and yeah, invincible to air attacks.
Ooh,
right?
You see that? Whoa. Yeah. Anyone perceptive enough to notice what happened there?
And then her air H, or excuse me, her crouching H is sort of a tail sweep. Same thing with her air H. So let's go over specials. Neutral S, calling this Nega Beam. It is the sort of a projectile attack. Does it go full screen on her?
Eventually it does.
Yeah. So it does at least a part of it, but you generally want to end certain combos with this, right? Certain juggles. You can also end your block strings with it. This is not safe, right? If I do this, if you're right next to me, yeah. So if you do a block string from a distance, right, it's a bit harder to punish. But if you do it at you know, if you do it at point blank, excuse me, you do it at point blank, it's much more difficult to punish. Yeah. So her back S, Jet Rush, it's a command grab. It's a rushing command grab, right? And after once it hits, she transitions into sort of throw state. And there's a few things that you can do off of this. So it's really up to the player to figure out. The follow-up that you do will depend on the position of the screen that you hit it. So right there, Shady, he hit me with it at near the corner, so he was able to get like a full combo off of that. However, if I'm back here and I try to do that same thing, it's not going to work. So if I have my back to the screen like this, it might be better to go into the Nega Beam. Let me try that again. Yeah,
ooh,
juggle with the Nega Beam if I'm, you know, my back to the corner, or if I'm a bit closer to the corner, I can walk up and press MM to launch. I can also do jump L, start my juggles, right?
You can actually jump cancel out of the recovery of the grab.
Yeah, and you can walk cancel the recovery of the grab as well, and that's how I'm getting this Nega Beam to land. Yeah, so I'm holding forward a little bit right there. So you don't get it for free, but you know, anyone that wants to learn it, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I promise. Right, and her, so her forward S, it's this missile charge. You guys might remember this move from the mobile game. So if you notice that the forward S and the back S, they sort of have a similar startup. So that's the mix-up, right? If you're trying to avoid my jet rush and you jump up, it turns out I did this instead, right? I get the knockdown, I get some damage, and I get, you know, like a mix-up, right?
It's unblockable.
Yeah,
unblockable.
Yeah, so unblockable in the air, you know. Against our better judgment, we decided to make this not blockable
No,
in the air.
only in the air. I can block on the ground.
Okay.
Do right here.
Yeah.
But if you're jumping towards them,
Yeah. And so, you know, anyone that's super familiar with fighting games and these kind of grappler archetypes is, the mix-up is you don't know whether I'm doing the jet rush, which you want to jump out of the way of, or if I'm doing the missile charge. Also, I should note that these moves go through projectiles, right? So they're not so easy to stop. In addition, they do have similar startup. However, if you're paying attention, you'll notice there's a slight difference in the animation of the startup, even though the timing is the same. So I think one of them, she kind of jumps a little bit first, so back. Yeah, so it's not the jet rush. The jet rush, she goes straight into the jets, but the missile charge, she kind of has like a hop first.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So if you are, you know, quick, if you have the quick eye, you'll be able to tell which one she's doing, right? And let me go through her throws. So throws, right? And back throw. And then her super, huge blast. Yeah, really easy to combo. His is her air S. This is a sort of a stomp, a straight down move, and you have to block this low. So, and I can also jump ball it. Yeah. You can also cancel into this stomp from her normals. Right, so I can go like high, low, and I can also end my combos with it too. So yeah, that's sort of like a very basic bread and butter setup for her super. So the sort of combos that you're trying to do with Black Trini, I mean, a lot of them will stem from landing the jet rush. And what's interesting about the jet rush is that not only do you have to pay attention to where you are on the screen to know which follow-up to do, but of course, this is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, so I can easily get this guy in and start comboing off of it. Just like
Theoretically.
If I was good,
if
I was good, I'd be able to do it.
Just take our word for it. Just take our word for it.
I got this. Ah, you got it! One more time.
I'm embarrassed for you.
There you go. There it is. All right.
Right. Another thing too is that before I get into the combos is that so her assist, she does use the Nega Beam. It's a really good assist. It takes up a lot of space. It's really easy to set people up off of it, right? If I call it right on her, I can go high, low, low, high. Also, we should mention that Trini is extremely fat, right? So I can do some combos on her that wouldn't work on other characters, right? Some of these jump up and down combos.
Yeah, she's big.
Yeah, she's huge. She's big body.
She has a lot of health though. She has the most health in the game.
So if average is what, 1,000 or 950? 1,000?
950 is like average. She has 1150.
Okay. So she has considerably more life than average. Again, so we have this the assist takeover system in Battle for the Grid. So this is her assist. Her Nega Beam is the assist. However, you can use her jet rush and her missile charge for tag shenanigans. So for example, get to the back of the screen. Push you over here. So let's say I call Tommy, and he's gonna do the drill kick, and then I'm gonna tag to Tommy. Right, and she continues to do whatever she's doing. She continues to do the jet rush or the missile charge after I've taken over to green, right? So you can kind of think of it as you can use any of those three special moves as an assist, and the reason why these are so good to tag from is because they cover almost the entire duration of the screen. Right, you didn't even see that guy. You didn't see it coming. Yeah,
dirty.
You didn't even see it. And the same thing with the missile charge, go all the way to the back. Yeah, so I jump over to the cross up. So she's pretty wild. She's pretty heavy. Some combo routes that you want to use. If you're going for combos, again, off a jet rush, learn how to do combos off of this solo, which depends on your screen positioning. In the corner is way easier. If you want to just do easy mode, you can just do MM. right? MM. There you go.
Oh.
And then you can also the main combos off of or excuse me, if my back is to the edge here, you wouldn't do the Nega Beam. Most of her combos start off of low L, right? So low L into MM for the launch. Go to LH, LH. Also, you can go low L into.
Don't forget this one.
Yeah, instant heavy. Yeah, good confirm. And the reason why that confirm is good is because when I dash up, I make sure that I can do the rest of my juggle easily because, for example, I just figured out this combo the other day is that if you mash her L, you can go into M's, you can link it. I don't know if it works on her though.
Yeah, might be too fat.
Yeah, give me yellow. Yeah. So if I do LLL into MM, it's a bit harder to get my juggles. I have to do like a different juggle kind of thing. So it'll really depend on how you get the launch, right? And from the HH, there's a few ways to follow this up. I can go HH into jump H, and then follow from there. Or I can go crouch L into HH, and then dash up, right? And the new stuff, I just was messing around with this today. If I get this in the corner, so this we have the stagger hit reaction, right? This is one of the only hit reactions in the game that can still be thrown. So I can do this. Yeah, and then I can keep comboing from there. There's some pretty, those are like the advanced combos, right? If I have him in the corner. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's her combos, they're as wild as everyone else in the game, but they're a bit different in that you really have to learn how to use the target combos. If you want to just mash L, just remember that on certain characters you can get launch after it, but generally you want to confirm with crouch L, and this is low, right? And then as far as combo enders, really easy to end with. Oh, well, when it comes to juggles, her air M spikes down, but her air L and her air H, they juggle just like regular juggle properties. And because you can cancel any of these moves into air S, it's a good way to end your combos into super. So I could go like. But yeah, just be wary of the juggle limiter. Make sure that your combo will get you into the super, because I've noticed, I think certain combos, if I do this, that hit right there will make them flip out.
Yeah.
So if I were to cancel into super right there,
in this build at least.
Yeah, in this build, I wouldn't have got I wouldn't have got the super. So yeah, again, anti-air, crouch medium. It's a bit slow, but you know, you can.
It's pretty good now.
Yeah, we increased the hitbox on this from its first iteration, so a bit easier to anti-air with. But you're gonna need it because she is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bet if with yellow you can combo like air L, H like really easily on her. Yeah, she needs.
Oh, but yeah, let's try something. And go ahead and start mashing down B.
Down B.
After you get hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So a good thing to avoid opponents that are just trying to go high on you on your wake up, just start mashing your anti-air. And is it currently working with these guys too?
Yeah, it should be.
So lock him down.
If I did my job correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's that whole thing where the opponent's either gonna go high, they're gonna go low, they're gonna throw you. A lot of times you want to go high to avoid the EX, right? That's where the current meta is looking right now. Is that, you know, it's obvious you want to jump up to avoid their EX on wake up. So if you read that they're gonna do that, just start mashing your anti-air and make sure that you have an optimal combo off of it, right? Yeah. Is there anything else that we need to go over with this character?
Covering this.
You know, a lot of people's been interested about the combat VO
On
the chat.
What are you talking about?
Right?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Then should we get into some matches?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's get some matches. All right. Let me turn this down. Okay. I get out of this corner.
The ever faithful dragon.
Haha.
Was that anti-air?
Yeah.
The headbutt? Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Oh.
Oh. Yo.
Oh,
Did I hit? Oh,
The game is afoot.
no. Yikes. Ooh.
All right, peeps, thanks so much for watching Ranger Nation. Hopefully you guys had a blast and learned a lot about what you can do with Trini Zord. I told you, it's a thing now. It's a thing now! So anyway, hopefully you guys left your suggestions for different Trini fights that you want to see from Power Rangers Versus. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'll be back with more Power Rangers videos very soon. And I cannot wait for the update with Trini and voice acting. Until we meet again, Rangers, God bless and happy gaming. May the power protect you always. See ya.